time to care. No excuses, I'm feeling useless 'cause you're not playing fair. We've been played by the hand we laid, knowing we will never win. Keep your turn as a lesson learned for the ending to begin. 'Cause it's settled in my mind, yeah, it's settled in my mind. 'Cause it's settled in my mind again. Yeah, it's settled in my mind, yeah, it's settled in my mind. 'Cause it's settled in my mind again. Things get old because we've been told that it shouldn't be this hard. You won't give because I won't take. We're conflicted from the start. 'Cause it's settled in my mind, yeah, it's settled in my mind. 'Cause it's settled in my mind again. Yeah, it's settled in my mind, yeah, it's settled in my mind. 'Cause it's settled in my mind again.
Cause it's settled in my mind, yeah, it's settled in my mind. Cause it's settled in my mind again. Yeah, it's settled in my mind. Cause it's settled in my mind. Cause it's settled in my mind again.
Cause it's settled in my mind, yeah, it's settled in my mind. 'Cause it's settled in my mind again. Yeah, it's settled in my mind, yeah, it's settled in my mind. 'Cause it's settled in my mind again.
Didn't think we were the right type, but we had lots of love. We let it go and thought we were fine, but I guess we still played out. Situations that always occurred, complications that made it all worse. Obligations we needed to keep. Now you're saying you still want me. Never would have thought that I would be dancing with you under the dark sky. Never would have thought that you would be singing with me under the big moon. Complications that made it all worse. Obligations we needed to keep. Now you're saying you still want me. Never would have thought that I would be a day with you under the dark sky. Never would have thought that you would be singing with me under the big moon.
Hello! I made it! Beep boop bop, beep boop bop, test 1, 2, 3. Ba ba ba. Alright, sounds like everything's good. Ig no Liz. How do I say that? By the way, how's my voice versus the music? Do I sound alright? Hopefully it's not too much. Inazuma Okami, welcome. That world looks great, yes. It's a really good world. Neo is sandwich hacking? I don't know if I'm sandwich hacking. Hi, Jesus Ballin. Roblox Neo? Kinda. Sometimes. Sorta. What's up, 4K? Dude, that clip you got is really good. It's good? Okay. We're on the Monster Cat music today because I actually care about uploading this VOD. I think that, like, the VR chat streams coming up for a while are going to be really serious. They're all going to be talking point stuff. So I'm going to, like, basically have a dialogue for, like, an hour, and that's going to be our Twitch streams for, like, a week. Unless I do Beat Saber. So it's going to be like, I have an idea, I don't want to poke all your brains about it, and I want to communicate that idea, and we just talk about it, okay? Here's today's idea. What would you guys do if you were me? And the context being that you've been streaming on Twitch for over 6 years. You've been a partner for approximately 3 years. You've had several rough starts with YouTube. Like, you have a Beat Saber channel that has been beaten to a pulp by copyright and the algorithm because it basically thinks you're a music channel when you're not. And then you had to start over on another channel, and it's just kind of all over the place. And you can't get a TikTok stream key because they want you to use their terrible app and all this other goofy stuff. How do you... But Twitch is enforcing their totalitarian policies on people because they're under pressure from Amazon to be more profitable. And I'm trying to transfer my audience to YouTube, but they're not comfortable with YouTube because YouTube's way different, and moving everyone to YouTube is super hard. So what would you guys do if you were in my shoes? What would you do? Because I have lots of ideas, a lot of potential strategies, but I want to poke your guys' brains and ask, what would you guys do? Pain, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm just kind of like, I'm not really interested in maintaining a facade right now anymore of like just the super happy-go-lucky chill time. I just want to talk about super serious topics. So, with that being said, streaming on YouTube is kind of hard. It's kind of tough. It's hard. Yes, I want Bojangles. Give me a chicken sandwich. They always said to be yourself. I have found that being yourself means different things to different people, and sometimes people believe they want you to be yourself because they think they know who you are, and then when you are yourself, they get confused. Same applies to just have fun, or just be yourself, just have fun. That that means different things to different people. And sometimes when people tell you to just be yourself or to just have fun, they're being ignorant because it might not necessarily be what they think, or it might not get the results that the person wants. I don't use Streamlabs. I use OBS. I use OBS and Stream Elements. I use OBS for both YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, Kick is terrible. So Kick is like, the problem with Kick is that it's culturally bankrupt. And what I mean by that is that, like, on the surface, if you look at it on paper, they're like, wow, 95% revenue, and they allow multi-streaming and all this stuff. But the hardest part about getting away from Twitch and going to YouTube or going to Kick or God bless TikTok or something is that the culture of those spaces is different. The values are different. So, like, Kick is kind of got this anti-woke thing going on with a lot of creators over there, and it's a little scary, especially if you're kind of like, you come from a furry space, you know, where most people are left-leaning. Like, you go to Kick, and it's kind of like a kick in the balls. It's kind of crazy over there. It's a little weird. Without going into detail, it's a little strange over there. Does anybody know what I'm talking about without me saying it directly? Like, it's kind of weird over there, you know? Whereas over here, like, LGBT is basically celebrated, very, very comfy for diverse people over here. Over there, maybe not as much. So, you know, if you want your lettuce, bacon, tomato, it's not gonna arrive as easily on Kick. And in fact, some people might not be happy with you with your lettuce, bacon, tomato sandwich over there. If I can speak in between the lines a little bit. TikTok is a fucking crazy zone. Okay. I have been experimenting with streaming on TikTok. I want to make a video called I streamed on TikTok for 3 days so that you don't have to, but I'm gonna tell you guys everything about it already. Because I've done like 3 TikTok streams this weekend. First of all, they force you to use their app, number 1. And it's really horrible. It's really, really bad. It sucks. It's terrible. The audio management, the options, the filtering, the source management, it is like we have been spoiled by OBS. The TikTok Studio app is like, oh my god. In theory, if you stream often enough and you're big enough, they'll give you a stream key and then you can use that with OBS or Streamlabs or something similar. But I just read that they're phasing out stream keys and even taking them back from people who already have them. Which is really, really, really funny because Twitch, you all know that Twitch is against simulcasting, right? Or multi-streaming. So like, if we're live on Twitch and we stream at the same time to Kick or YouTube, I can lose my partner contract, right? Or if you're an affiliate now, they just changed this. Even if you're an affiliate, they will kick you out of the program. Okay, you'll get banned. But they allow multi-streaming if it's to a mobile-focused app, which is super funny because TikTok hates that now. So Twitch says it's okay to go be a piece of shit on TikTok's app and shill your shit, but TikTok is telling creators, we want dedicated TikTok creators, not multi-streamers. So there's a little bit of like friction there. It's really, really funny to me as somebody who is like, you know, trying to jump teams. None of them are really in my interests. They're all just annoying. Does that make sense what I'm saying? The keys can expire, Duncan. The keys can expire. Is what I'm saying like making sense to you guys, or does anybody have any questions? Because I know this can be complicated, especially if you've never been a streamer. 4K Mart says, it's a pickle for sure. Content creation is tough these days. I feel bad for anybody who wants to try to get into streaming right now. This is probably the worst time ever to try to get into streaming, especially like Twitch. I don't want to be a discouragement. I don't want to be a negative, but don't even try. Just make TikTok skits and turn them into YouTube shorts, and then or like funny Twitter videos. Like, do literally anything else besides Twitch streaming. Like, Twitch streaming right now is like impossible if you're starting from zero. The reason for the new TOS, this is speculation. I'm just going to say this is speculation. I don't have a source for this. Okay. So this is speculation. Some years ago, maybe somebody has an exact date. Some years ago, Amazon acquired Twitch, right? Does everybody remember that? And there has been a cultural, it's been gradual, it didn't happen all at once. There has been a cultural drift, and the priorities and values have changed ever since that acquirement. And a lot of the people who were originally at the top of Twitch, the visionaries, have left the organization, and they've been replaced by Amazon suits who value short-term gains and profits over the long-term survivability of the creators. Does that make sense? Shadow Trooper says, I think Amazon is less the culprit here. The pattern I'm seeing is that Twitch's advertisers have been pushed harder and harder. I wonder if those ad providers are getting territorial. When it comes to ads are invasive on Twitch because Twitch is bad at managing ads. So, like, take our YouTube streams and our YouTube videos, okay? A YouTube advertisement does not feel nearly as invasive as a Twitch advertisement. When we are streaming and there is a Twitch advertisement, it's a pre-roll, which, like, I was just talking to Snowy about this last night. If there's ever a pre-roll, people basically just close the tab. It's done. They're gone. So if somebody tries to join the stream and there's a pre-roll, they're gone. Like 9 out of 10 times they're gone. Even other streamers who like are familiar with Twitch, they're gone. Okay. Whereas YouTube, the ads are more targeted and you get a lot more control over the ads. So I can make my YouTube streams have no pre-roll and no non-interruptible ads, period. Completely, period, end of discussion, zero. So there are skippable ads, but unskippable ads, whether or not those are a part of my content, I get to choose. Whereas Twitch completely strong arms the ad system, and because their ad system is so inefficient, they have to show 10 times more ads than in a YouTube equivalent piece of content. Because YouTube's ad system is smarter. I don't want to get into ad blocking because I feel like that's a little bit outside of the scope of the problem, because ad blocking is an arms race. So it's always changing. So like, it used to be that people were ad blocking on Twitch pretty effectively. Right now, if you try to run an ad blocker on Twitch, the whole stream will just not load. So I don't really want to get into a discussion of ad blockers because I feel like it's outside of the root of the problem. It's a temporary, it's like a band-aid. Yeah. 4K Mart says, and you basically get nothing from the ads Twitch puts on your stream. A YouTube ad makes me about 3 to 10 times as much as a Twitch ad with less viewers. So like, we get like 70 to 120 people in here, depending on what I'm doing and what time of day it is, and some other factors. Okay, on Twitch, for YouTube, we get about 15 to like 35. Okay, like 35 on a gloriously awesome good day on YouTube, because my YouTube channel is a lot smaller. By the way, you guys should sub to my YouTube. The amount of weight that each viewer has in my YouTube channel is like triple compared to Twitch. Thank you, Toy Coco. I appreciate that. Also, I have face tracking. Which I think makes these talking videos way more fun, is by face tracking. Oh, yeah. That's another thing. is that like in Twitch, ads can appear like right in the middle of the boss fight or right in the middle of like some big thing, right? Like, so Maxi says, and ads will sometimes appear at the worst times, make a major story or make big moment, and then you basically miss it. Now a lot of people, they can kind of like, if you maneuver and you click like 3 to 5 buttons, you can go back and you can see it in the VOD on Twitch, but it's really annoying. Whereas on YouTube, even if you do get completely shit on by an ad, it is extremely easy to like go back a little bit and then kind of watch, and then you can actually change the playback speed to be like 1.5 times or 2 times until you're caught up with the stream again. So even in the worst case scenario where you are served an unblockable ad on a YouTube stream, it is still better than getting punched in the balls, punched in the dick by a Twitch ad. Do not eat Neo. I'm not that kind of furry. Anyways, the question of the day is, what would you do? What would you guys do if you were me? Now that I've kind of given context and I told you guys like what it's like and all the choices I'm facing right now, what would you guys do? Take over the world? I'm trying. I'm trying. Man, I am trying. Justinator, how many of my YouTube streams have you seen? Because like I have been switching to YouTube, but I feel like most of us aren't even aware. Like I had like people don't even realize I'm going live on YouTube. The Discord pings are useless. Announcing it on Twitter is useless. Nobody knows. I even planned them in advance and hyped them up and everything, and nobody knows. Okay, you've been to half of them. Build a drone army? I thought about that. That's what I'm trying to do, Tracer. The current plan is to do Twitch, keep doing Twitch, and I want to do 1 hour of Twitch like every day where I just have like a talking point and I just talk about stuff. We just talk. So Twitch is going to be VR chat, just chatting, and Beat Saber. 1 every day. So like VR chat, Beat Saber, just chatting, VR chat, Beat Saber, just chatting, just forever for like 1 to 2 hours every day. Also, you guys should sub to the YouTube channel. We're doing, we're playing Depart after this, which is like a really small horror game. It's only like 30 to 90 minutes long. So like, if everybody was there for like 30 to 90 minutes, that would be amazing for us. And not only that, but YouTube is really funny because if a lot of people are talking in chat, it'll think our stream is good. So if we had all 70 people there who are here right now, and they were all saying literally anything about the game or about me or anything at all, then YouTube will think that our stream is good. It's just like that episode, the band episode of SpongeBob, where Squidward is like, all right, guys, maybe if we play really loud, people will think we're good. Also, you guys should sub to the YouTube channel. ADHD asks, here's one thing I'm curious about. I'm going to answer this question, by the way. Here's one thing I'm curious about. Does YouTube have an auto mute system for VODs like Twitch? I'm excessively paranoid about the copyright system and the abuse of it. Okay, ADHD. Let me tell you, I have like 4 or 5 YouTube channels right now for different things. There is a ton of control over music appearing in your videos. What I like to do is I like to use an option that selectively trims only the music out of the VOD. So right now we're listening to Monstercat, but suppose that instead of listening to Monstercat, we were listening to like Lady Gaga or something. Obviously, that is super copyrighted, right? if we uploaded this to YouTube, I could cut out only Lady Gaga's music and still have me talking. Which I think is an incredible tool, by the way. Now, I will say that sometimes if the music is really, really niche, YouTube will tell you that it can't do it because it's not familiar enough with the song track, and it'll give you other options to trim the VODs. But generally speaking, there's like several options to deal with music that is in your Twitch VODs. It's not a big deal. It takes a little bit of time to manage. It's some processing time to work through. I recommend getting a license with like Epidemic or Monstercat or another service that gives you like, they'll basically whitelist a ton of songs for both your Twitch and your YouTube, and then if you upload videos with those songs, they won't even get flagged at all, and they'll be completely still monetized. So I think that's a good answer to that question. Hopefully that helps. Yeah, if we were listening to Dragon Force, we would have to cut that shit out for sure. Which is really funny because, like, was it the guitarist or the vocalist? One of the main dudes on Dragon Force was playing his own music on Twitch, and he got banned from Twitch for his own music. That was so funny, and then he moved to YouTube. Herman Lee, the guitarist, yeah. Pyrobot, thanks for the resub. He was playing his own guitar solo. That was definitely a misplay. That was definitely fucked up. Fucked up on both Twitch's part and the music industry. He probably got auto-flagged by the music industry's bots. Cardboard Cowboy? That sounds interesting. By the way, you guys should subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's pinned. We're going to be playing a scary game in a little while. It's called Depart. It's really short. It's going to be really short. Like tight experience, really, really brief. Hello, Neo Silver Dragon. Yeah, the music industry is kind of crazy. We've already dealt with that though. I'm like over it. Like Beat Saber, like we had to start over, right? We started a new channel. My new channel has 0 music copyright going on. I am super hyper, no music, nothing on that channel. Beat Saber content is going to be streamlined in the future. So Tracer, who's in chat right now, is working on getting Beat Saber avatar stuff working again. I'm going to be streaming that on Twitch and TikTok. As for YouTube videos of Beat Saber, I am going to completely streamline the production of YouTube videos for Beat Saber. What does that mean? That means no editing. I will write only the bare minimum of a description, and there will be no thumbnails. No, like, really big edited, like I was paying somebody to do thumbnails before. The flip side, and there will also not be early access to Beat Saber videos. I'm just only going to post them. It's just going to be like every single day I just do a Beat Saber and post it and upload it. Every single day. I just upload a Beat Saber. And the reason I'm doing that is because I think that what Beat Saber is right now is that's just what it deserves, and it's the best way to fit into my workflow, and it is the best way for me to be consistent about it. So it'll give like the people who only sub to me for Beat Saber, it'll give them what they want while giving people an opportunity to check out my other stuff. My favorite pizza topping? Peppercini. I like spicy pizza. Deny music ass cheeks. Yeah, it's true. But yeah, you know, I still get questions like, when are you gonna upload a Beat Saber video? Why don't you do Beat Saber anymore? And I always tell them like, the stuff that we do right now is super cool, and you should give it a shot instead of asking me about Beat Saber. But also, Beat Saber will eventually come back. Eventually. Red flag? Nah, I like spicy pizza. By the way, you guys should sub to the YouTube channel. I'm just gonna say that like every 5 minutes. You should sub to the YouTube channel. Sub to the YouTube channel. We're gonna be streaming Depart today in like a half hour. Sub to the YouTube channel. Click all the buttons. It's pinned. Also, there's a really big video coming out tomorrow. There's a really big video coming out tomorrow. Okay? Tomorrow, Peck edited this video, who's in chat right now. Tomorrow, we are going to be premiering the video of I brought my mom into VR chat to meet tons of furries, and she reacts to the furries. So we're all going to be watching that in a voice call tomorrow at like 3 o'clock or something. Yep, I have Beat Saber, yes. And not only that, if you're part of the Patreon and you saw it early, the version that's going to be shown off tomorrow is a new expanded version with more stuff. So even if you already saw it because you're one of the patrons, you should go see it again because it's going to be new. Well, maybe 4K, but the problem is that like that was one of the last things I did with my mom before moving to the other side of the country. I was living with my parents in California, now I live in North Carolina. What do I mean regarding what, Jesus Bond? The Dewdrop? That'd be a cool name. Yeah. I don't want to like just shill the Patreon right now because that's not really the point of today's stream. I'm trying to push the YouTube channel, but patrons, we have a meetup every Tuesday night. We like to watch movies and VR chat and play games. It's a good opportunity to hang out with me and some of our core community more often. I'm only going to say that about Patreon once, and there's also early access to videos and some other things. But yeah, I don't know. Does anybody have any questions about anything I talked about? ChatGPT says to sub to Neo on YouTube. I want to toss an idea at you guys. Okay, I think that I need to be way more aggressive with serving YouTube content, and I was thinking about daily videos. Okay, now here's the problem. The stuff I want to talk about is really, really, really serious, and I'm worried that if I do it like this, like in VR chat, it'll be seen as kind of a misplay, kind of like the message and the narrative don't really match what's happening on screen. But I also think that if I record from my desk with a camera, my flesh Sona, it might be unsettling and kind of not really fit the rest of the channel. But I want to talk about really, really serious topics like I've been keeping a notebook of like things I could kind of give like a 10 to 20 minute lecture on. So one of the things I want to talk about is how the culture of streaming is kind of like changing and how the novelty of streaming is like kind of dying and what that really means. And also like things like going on in the fandom or things going on Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, that's what I was considering, Shadow. I don't want to make it a separate channel because I really want the one channel to blow up. I don't want to separate any more channels. I want to have one channel and I want to get to the YouTube play button. That's my goal. We did YouTube partner. We became a YouTube partner 2 years ago. Twitch has decided being a YouTube partner doesn't mean anything anymore. That makes me sad. Makes me want to cry. Makes me mauled. Like, we worked so hard to become a YouTube partner and then they just kind of decided that being a partner is little more than a title now. It doesn't mean jack shit anymore. So now I'm like, the dopamine quest says YouTube play button. Friendship with purple play button with purple check mark over. New friend that I want is YouTube play buttons. That's what I want to do. Hi, Scram. I'm talking about serious stuff. Sub to Neo. Sub to Neo. Everybody sub to Neo. Man, I'm not getting any notifications for YouTube subs. Come on, guys. Although the YouTube notifs might just also suck. Let me double check here. Google, show me my subscriptions. Ah. Maybe they work now. What's up, Fraga? Welcome. We just talked about a lot of super serious stuff really rapidly, Fraga. Not hard, Chris. In fact, we basically have a bot that does that already. Nightbot sorta already kind of does that, maybe. But it's also pinned and in the panels. Sub to Neil. Fallout? Which Fallout? I don't know. I'm looking for games that people are streaming on YouTube, because I was browsing YouTube lives, because like the whole ecosystem of YouTube is dramatically different than Twitch, right? So like I was browsing this weekend. I've spent a lot of time browsing TikTok lives and YouTube lives, because I already know what's kind of going on with Twitch lives, like streams. And I noticed that like finding streamers on YouTube is really hard. Like people who are streaming on YouTube, it's hard to discover via streaming. You have to be discovered through your videos, which kind of makes sense because YouTube is mostly a video platform. But I thought it was weird that they don't really have a super robust way to discover streaming. And even when we were playing Tears of the Kingdom, I took a moment to look for myself while I was live, and we just didn't appear at all, which was kind of bizarre. I thought, I was like, you know, we got like 20 to 35 people. We should be appearing somewhere. But definitely playing the game. I marked it all in the right category and stuff. Bizarre. TikTok is stupid. The only games that pop off on TikTok are mega dumb crap. So like right now, the game that I see like if you're playing like any regular normal game, you'll have like, it'll be like some guy with like 100,000 followers, and he'll have like 2 to 10 concurrent viewers barely. But if you are playing a horrible game, you can have 4,000 concurrent viewers. And what I mean by a horrible game is there's a game right now called Only Up, and it's kind of like Getting Over It, or you know, Jumpman or whatever. And it's just a horrible obstacle course that goes up for miles in the sky, and the controls are like terrible and stuff. Like if you torture yourself with a game like that, you can get infinite views on TikTok. And I'm just like, do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? I don't really want to. Man, it sucks. Bargain bin getting over it. Yeah, it's like getting over it at home. The AI SpongeBob got copyrighted. AI SpongeBob got copyright striked by Paramount. So the original AI SpongeBob is removed, and now there's just a bunch of copycats. ADHD says it's odd because I've heard YouTube has better discoverability. Yes and no. YouTube has better discoverability for 2 reasons. Their user base is like 1,000 times bigger than Twitch. So if you make a lot of videos and they're kind of good, YouTube will find you an audience eventually. If you make decent or good videos, YouTube will find you an audience. But when it comes specifically to streaming, their streaming like infrastructure, like UI on the website is weird. So discoverability for their videos is really good. If you, I watched a video on this recently. There was a guy who started a new YouTube channel and he made one really, 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 really good video to prove a point that YouTube is not luck. And he basically proved that, like, if your videos are really good and people actually watch them, YouTube will find an audience for that video. But with live streaming specifically, I think that YouTube is still a little weird. Does that make sense? Whereas the opposite of that is Twitch. Twitch is obviously primarily a streaming website. They used to let you upload videos. And there also used to be community posts. I miss both of those features, especially community posts. Twitch's discoverability is primarily a kingmaker system. And what that means is that if you have a lot of viewers, you appear at the top of lists. You appear at the top of the category. You appear at the top of the tags. You appear if John McGee I Love Streamers is following like 80 people, you appear at the top of John McGee's following list. So if we're having a really, really good day, like say we have over 80 people, so we're popping off, we're having an awesome day, that means that just because we're doing kind of good that day, it perpetuates itself. So we're at the top now of like probably most of my followers lists. We're near the top. We're like within the top 10. Whereas like if you get on a slightly bad time, you get on a little late, or it's just a bad day, and you have like less viewership than normal, it plays into itself and prevents you from getting more people. So if you go live and everyone is busy because there's a convention or an event or something and all your usual people don't come through, maybe because you changed your schedule, then like a lot of people who are following you or even like the game that you're on will not see you because you'll be at the bottom. And it has nothing to do with the quality of your content. It's all positioning and being a first mover. Does that make sense? I always say, does that make sense? But it makes sense to me. I don't know. Sometimes I worry that my view on streaming has become too aggressive, too honest, maybe too negative, perhaps. I wish it was as simple for me. Like some people kind of have a go-lucky attitude where they're like, I love you guys, I just go live, oh my god, I just have fun, and sometimes I feel that way about streaming, but with all the stuff going on right now, that's not really how I feel. Jaded is a good word. I don't really feel like this system benefits me. And it's hard for me to be my happy self with the way things are going right now. And there's pressure. Okay, there is pressure, especially if you're like following and your content is more about your character and your personality and the vibe and the community. There is a lot of pressure to maintain a hyper positive like environment and content. Okay, so like I know a lot of streamers right now who they see all the weird shit going on. They're like, wow, yeah, Twitch still sucks, but they don't tweet about it, they don't post about it, they don't talk about it, nothing. They just keep on doing their thing. They just keep on doing Jackbox. They just keep on doing their cute noises, their cute games. They just like basically turn a blind eye to all the issues going on right now because it would be a misplay to present that side of themselves to their communities. And personally, I face that pressure sometimes, but it's hard for me to pretend. I can't pretend to be happy about things for very long. Kitty Gamer 1415 says, you just need to show the beans. That's right. That is 100% correct. You just need to show the beans. Then boom, 10 million subscribers. That is mega correct. Somebody has to talk about it, Kinix. Maybe I can be that somebody. Problem is that like I'm worried that if I adopt that element into my persona, if I become the person who talks about tough things, I'm worried that people are going to get tired of that and it's going to muddle the other aspects of my appeal, like having fun in games and being cute and stuff. Like it's because it's kind of it's kind of the opposite energy, you know? Like some people, it's a really big deal for them to not have the illusion of the VTuber, especially in VTuber culture, broken. So like sometimes when VTubers post an in real life picture of themselves, they will actually put a warning saying immersion break because they don't want to break the immersion of the happiness that their character and persona brings to their fans on the internet by showing them reality. And I'm wondering if I ever put people off by being more real sometimes. Yeah, but Moist Critical isn't a furry, and he's not a VTuber. And he's also Moist Critical. I don't know. Bubs keeps trying to tell me I should be furry, Moist Critical, and I'm not sure that's a thing that anybody can possibly be, but I'm thinking about trying. Like, even saying that out loud, I'm just like, yeah, furry, Moist Critical, that's what the world needs. Definitely. Furry streamer VTuber. Moist Critical, but a VTuber version. Does anybody want that? I don't know. Even as I say it, I'm just cracking up and sweating like, ugh, maybe. Just adopt a moist Sona. We do? I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I'm definitely ready to say a lot of things that other furry content creators feel that they won't say. You know? I'm a little bit... I like the audacity. I like the audacity. Having the audacity makes me feel a little bit more alive. It makes the neurotransmitters in my brain spin around. Put a white shirt on your model. That's funny. Oh man. See, I put the shackles on. I should make these shackles Twitch colored and put the Twitch logo on them because I'm held prisoner here. No simulcasting allowed. I've been shackled by Amazon. I'm a prisoner. A pair of jeans. You know, I don't want to copy them exactly. I don't want to copy them. I just want to give lectures and stuff. No, Shadow. I don't want to be drawn by Meat Canyon. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Hello, Chief. We've been going for like 54 minutes. By the way, have you guys subbed to the YouTube yet? We're gonna be playing a game. We're gonna be playing a game. We're gonna be playing a game very soon on YouTube. I might delay a little bit. Gonna delay a little bit because I have everyone here. You guys are all gonna be over there, right? All of you? You're gonna be over there? Because I'm gonna get a chicken sandwich and then we're doing it. On what? God. On what? He says? What do you think? What have we been talking about for 50 minutes? What have I announced? 80 billion. I wrote an essay in my Discord. What have we been saying for a week now? Oh my god, on what he says on Instagram, of course. Well, I'm going live on Instagram. We're playing everything on Insta. We're going live. I can't take it anymore. On what he says. Let us out of the phone. I'm talking into the wall. I was doing something. That's what they all say. Any questions? I think now I'm taking suggestions. Suggestions and questions right now. That's all I'm gonna focus on that. Suggestions and questions. Based on everything we just talked about in the last 50 minutes, suggestions and questions right now. Need to play D&D? No. D&D is very, very, very difficult to turn into live stream content. It's very hard. And I don't want to do that. I might play it for fun and off time, maybe if I ever had free time ever. But for live streaming, no, that's not gonna happen. Sorry. If another YouTuber invited me to play D&D on their channel, I would do it. But I don't want to manage that myself. No way. Next question, next suggestion. What's up, Block? Block is here. Robux? I'm not going to stream Roblox. What's up, Block? You should stand on my right side. A little better. Yeah, there you go. The lighting is better on this side.
Yeah.
I'm taking questions and suggestions right now.
Oh, I know. I'm watching too.
2O Steve asks, do your IRL pupils affect my virtual pupils? Yes, I have full face tracking. Not only that, but because I am such an awesome, crazy, insane VTuber, I can control my pupils at will. I might need to recalibrate my eyes though, because I keep moving my headset around. Super Animal Royale. I've occasionally played it off stream. I don't think I want to stream it. Sonic Frontiers. If we modded myself in the Sonic Frontiers, I would do it. But I think these are like game suggestions. I'm more thinking about like more like all-encompassing like directions we should take for everything. You know? Do I have a haptic suit? I do, actually. Problem is, haptic suit only works in Neos VR. And Neos VR is massively broken right now because they're being held at gunpoint by their horrible crypto tech bro CEO, and all the API stuff for their streaming is broken now. So until VR chat becomes compatible with the haptic suit, or until Neos VR gets out of their struggle against their crypto tech bro owner, the haptic suit is borderline useless. Send a clip of my furry booty to Twitch's CEO. Twitch's CEO looks like a tech bro, man. Twitch's CEO looks like the kind of person who would get really excited about the Apple VR headset without ever having been in VR before. Twitch's CEO looks like the kind of person who would get into Neos VR because of the potential of the cryptocurrency without ever playing it. Twitch's CEO looks like the kind of person who thinks that Nicolas Cage is a country artist. Twitch's CEO is out of touch. Sorry, that was a massive roast. Is all that like way over, or do you guys, does any of that make sense, or am I just like making up shit?
Wholeheartedly agree.
Have you ever seen him?
Agree.
It just like ay.
Yeah.
Cornet, I have strong feelings. Okay, am I wrong though, Cornet? Like all that is like mega accurate, right? Dude, tech bros are annoying, man. Twitch's CEO is like, I don't know, dude. It's not just that. You can be money motivated and still be aware and make good choices. I just feel like Twitch's CEO doesn't understand streaming.
It's because he's from Amazon. He understands packaging.
He understands packaging. That must be that explains how the steaming pile of dog shit from Twitch arrives at my front door every day. Play COD Zombies? That sounds like a fun thing, but not really what I'm looking for right now. Twitch CEO looks like the type of person to fall for a phishing scam in their email. The Twitch CEO be the kind of person to forget their password after the IT guy already fixed it 4 times and reset it. The Twitch CEO, the kind of dude to make 6 digits and not know how to flip a PDF. Damn, I'm toxic. I'm hella toxic. I'm so rude right now.
It's all that salt from Twitch.
I have a lot of angst towards Twitch right now, yeah. But don't mistake my animosity towards Twitch for approval of other platforms. YouTube will take advantage of you just as fast. TikTok is even worse. Twitter, they're all terrible. They're all terrible in their own ways.
It's all a matter of just
Read
picking the
Chris.
lesser evil.
Twitch, Chris Minigame says Twitch's CEO needs to go back to 1960 when he was cool. That's rough. By the way, sub to the YouTube. Sub to the YouTube because we're gonna play a horror game right after this. A real horror game, an actual game. Instead of just standing in VR chat, we're gonna be playing a real actual video game.
Wow,
Play
actually
Papers,
playing a video
please?
game?
Okay, Kitty Gamer, that's an actually good suggestion. That's an actually really good suggestion. What about not for broadcast? I don't know what that is, Rampa. What is that? Project Playtime? I have not tried that. What is that? Play Barrel Trauma? I think Barrel Trauma is too slow I think maintaining people's attention during Barrel Trauma is really hard. I tried to do it before and I felt like a lot of pressure to keep things interesting when things were really, really slow in that game, and I couldn't do it. It was very stressful. Human Fall Flat? I don't know. I don't know what Killer Frequency is. Okay, James the Car, have a good night.
Deep Rock Galactic.
We did that. We did that once. It was kind of fun. The thing about Deep Rock Galactic is that it's like interesting for like an hour, and then after that, I'm kind of done.
You can mod it, obviously.
That is curious.
Which means I could potentially put a Ferna in there.
Ferna, Deep Ferna's Galactic. Okay, see now I'm interested. Any game where you can replace the model with my avatar, I'm interested automatically. That's like my favorite thing. My 2 favorite things: face tracking, replacing characters with my avatar.
I have also been working on that Hi-Fi Rush mod.
What is
You can easily swap
SB?
textures on there.
Kitty Gamer says play FNAF SB Ruin. FNAF is tough for me because I don't really like that game type, but if it's like, I think I already did Security Breach. Dream interactive games. The problem is that interactive games on YouTube are way harder. However, if you guys look at the YouTube channel, you could see all the lives I have planned this week. We are doing Jackbox on Wednesday. So there you go, Jesus Ball, and you can join us for Jackbox on Wednesday. I think that Poppy's playtime? Okay, maybe. The way Jackbox works is I display the code in on stream, and then whoever joins is just they're joined. They go join fast and fastly. Yeah, Jackbox is first come first serve. No, I have not played Depart. I'm going in completely blind. All I know is it's a horror shooter. Do not spoil anything. That's what we're doing right after this stream. Right after this, I'm going straight. I'm having a chicken sandwich and I'm going straight to YouTube. Everybody should be on the YouTube and we're playing Depart. It's probably, I heard it's between 30 and 90 minutes long. So it's not gonna be very long. Everybody just, bam, just go there. It's gonna look and sound better than Twitch too, because YouTube has better transcoding and a better bitrate. I'm going straight. Listen, if things get any more difficult for me stream-wise, I will go straight. That's a warning. And you won't get any more of this. No more. That's funny. I'm sorry. Hey, Rune Gallon, just FYI, we're streaming right now. Nice Ferna, though.
I know. Thank you.
Have I heard
another one
of
of my
Ben?
friends.
Oh, boy, have I! I don't know what Ben
One
is.
sometimes teasing me.
Oh. Join the group.
He did
Okay, my
already.
groups, Join the Ferna group. Okay.
Just did.
I think I have enough game suggestions. I'm more looking for like suggestions of what to do in a more general sense. We've got a lot of game suggestions.
Hi-Fi Rush?
We did that already. Although I might replay it if we mod our character into it. Maybe.
Yeah.
That's
You can
a,
make
I
your
did
character
that.
in the game easily. He
Yeah.
knows.
Because you showed
well,
it to me.
my model has a different UV, so there would be some differences. Unless I
Oh,
did something about that, reset the UV somehow.
maybe.
Well, all I need is a texture. I can't really get emissions to work. I tried. The whole model has to have emissions. You can't do
I also
separate
saw
with Hi-Fi
Uh,
Rush,
oh.
sadly.
Well,
Yeah,
my
also
whole
found
my
out that
Ferna has
you
a
made your
totally
jacket at
different
physics fit
UV.
Hi-Fi Rush. Yeah,
Pavlov
or-
We'll
VR,
try
no.
later. See how it works.
If I were to be added into the game, who would I replace? Like, in your game copy, not my copy.
Well, you're green, so the green guy.
Yay, I get to punch people.
All right, guys. Pavlov is a no. I don't want to do that. Maybe like if there was a special thing where like I had a group of people and we did like a custom map or something. But as like a general activity, I'm not really looking.
Modded Valheim.
Valheim is too slow. That game is way too grindy.
Luck introduced me to modding Valheim.
Valheim is like the progression is balanced as if it was an MMORPG when it's not an MMO. That's why I don't like Valheim.
Yeah.
What's up, Senko?
I've seen people mod. To be honest, I've seen people mod God of War. So I think that'd be fun to do and like have Neo's Ferna as Kratos. The top Ferna.
We already are, Steve. We're doing several YouTube things right now. If you guys look at the YouTube channel, I have a stream scheduled for every day all the way up to Friday, starting yesterday.
Most of our stuff is MMD Worlds.
What the heck, Peas? You can't mess me up like that. That's cheating. Keiko's gonna join, but we're getting close to our time for transitioning to you. How's the glow stick doing? I just like talked about a ton of stuff. Yeah, I'm not taking friend requests right now. We're moving away from me accepting everyone's friend requests. We have a public group though, Dark Sidious. Yes, we'll be on YouTube in less than 10 minutes.
Someone played the Smile Room.
Yeah, we did that. We actually have an edited video about the Smile Room. Somebody suggest the Smile Room? We've already done that. There's a whole video and a VOD. What's up, Ignaliz, also known as Billy Man?
I played the Spiral Room, and a friend of mine named Warren actually told me about this technique during the plays with the mannequins to always like hold one hand on the wall so you know like where to go next.
Yep, that's a pretty standard maze running technique. Dark Sidious type exclamation VRC group. One word. Yeah, Fusion. We're gonna be on YouTube in like 10 minutes. In England, it's called YouTube.
YouTube.
I brought my mom into VR chat to meet furry.
Yeah, that video is tomorrow, by the way. It's gonna be awesome. We're all gonna be watching it together. Who pulled my ears down? Ah.
Totally not me.
Hey Keiko, I'm only gonna be in here for a few more minutes because I'm transitioning to playing a game on YouTube. But thank you for visiting.
Are you playing Zelda on YouTube?
No, that's tomorrow. We're playing, or actually, yeah, we're playing something
Okay.
else, so that it's not a spoiler thing. It's a really small horror game called Depart.
See that you added physics to the little code.
I've actually scheduled
Imagine,
a
like,
wide variety of activities to stream on YouTube this week. So there's a lot of different stuff that's really cool. So we're doing today. We're doing
to
Depart.
play my VR hug.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
By the way, the video that we're showing off tomorrow, Keiko did the thumbnail art for that. It's super adorable.
Possible.
Oh, hi.
What happened to my ears? Somebody dragged him down.
Requested.
As I was saying, today we're doing Depart. Then on Monday we're doing Tears of the Kingdom with our custom avatar in. I'm not going to say the M word because the M word gets you assassinated by Nintendo, but our custom character model is in the game. Then on Tuesday we have modded Eevee, or I found a mod where somebody made over 3,000 custom sprites for Eevee to put them in the pizza tower, and the art is magnificent. Then
I saw that on Game. I saw it on Game Banana. It's very a lot of work, and I love it.
yeah, it's expansive. It's incredible. Then on Wednesday for Community Day, I'm going to start off in VR chat and then transition to YouTube, and we're going to do Jackbox.
Yay!
Then on Thursday, we're going to play the new Amnesia Inside the Bunker game, which is also a really short horror experience. So I have something planned and scheduled ahead of time for every single day this week, already all there. Oh yeah.
For your...
Does anybody have any questions about that? Because I have like I get 5 minutes to eat lunch, and then we're gonna play Depart. I get 5 minutes to eat
I have
lunch.
a question.
Oh, yeah, what's your question?
Can I eat? Can I eat lunch with you?
Maybe. You have a chicken sandwich? We have a chicken sandwich from Bojangles.
I have a leaf.
No. Everybody spam
Is
the
that
link
for lunch?
to the stream in chat right now.
I found this game, but I don't know if it's ever going to come out. It's called Ill.
Not
Like ill
to
and
the
like
Twitch
you're
stream.
ill or hill.
Listen,
Ill. Just Ill.
listen. This link,
ILL.
you're so close.
Yeah.
So
Bam.
close yet so far.
This is where we're going. Right here. That's it.
Okay, see you.
Bam, 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 bam. That's where we're going. I'm gonna eat a chicken sandwich and then we're gonna play a super scary game. Love you, Keiko.
Okay, have a good chicken
Yep.
sandwich.
Hug time. Let's hug it out. Oh, baby. Whee! Hug the Bali. Yeah.
Saw log that is
Keiko is a
possible
good.
to mod Street Fighter 6. And like, and I saw something
Possible to
Alright,
mod
I'll see you guys
anything.
later. Sorry we're only hanging out for a couple minutes, but it's time for me to do this stuff.
It's all good.
I want 4 minutes to eat sandwich.
Sandwich.
Go eat sandwich, or you'll have 3 minutes.
Bye bye. Okay, we're going to YouTube. Blah!
Tuba. I've also